Good afternoon, this is Lorraine and I'm the Yuma gardener. Today I'm at Moody Garden. I'm standing in front of the children's area and right behind me is the medicinal area, the healing plants. So let's take a look at those first. And most of these are herbs and every culture has different herbs that they use for different properties. Spearmint, and that's generally made into a tea or is used to flavor teas, and it has, in some cultures, it helps to heal the stomach. This is EPAZOTE, Espezote. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. Old man's beard has this interesting white flower on it. The flowers are up really high, so I hope you can see that. We have some rosemary. Yes, smells delish. Not sure what this is. That's oregano. Yeah, that's oregano. And these are garlic chives and thyme. So this is the healing garden, and in, like I said, many cultures they use herbs and plants for different healing purposes. Upset stomachs, cramping, pain, all things like that. Now I'm walking across from that into the children's garden, and it has this giant tractor in here, and kids can actually get up on that tractor, and I see sometimes parents come out here and just for picture taking purposes, but they love this John Deere. You'll see a lot of tractors on the road here in Yuma, Arizona. Oh, look at that. A child-sized bench, how adorable. And that's kind of a interesting plant. I'm wondering what the name of that one might be. Anyway, there's these little trails through here that you can walk. This is a chaste tree. It's more like a shrub. Oh, those are those purple flowers that I like so much. And more of the desert daisies. That's the Zeroscape Garden. For those of you who are interested in, planting cactus and stuff, you can see how they look. That is my plant that I love so much. It's called a coral fountain, but it's better known as the firecracker plant. We had some, I showed you some at the Yuma nursery. This is beautiful. Mexican petunia. I have 2 of these in containers. And because they're in containers, they're not going to spread as wide as this or get as big as this. I have one that's pretty tall, And I'm getting ready to transplant that into another container. Let's see what else we have out here. I want to try to keep this short, but this is the Zeroscape. You can see different plants out here. You really need to come. And this is the red yucca, and it still has seed pods. So I'm gonna stop for a second and grab some of those seed pods. More Mexican petunias. They spread and grow very well, and they're beautiful. And this would be something that you could, I grow it in a pot, or you can put it in the ground. It's up to you. This is a beautiful yellow bell. It has such beautiful flowers on it. This is one I really like, and it's called the moonflower. And it has these gorgeous white flowers on them. Look at these white flowers. You know what it looks like? The leaves actually look like a morning glory. But this is the moonflower because it has these white flowers on it. And can you imagine what that looks like at night? Oh, I see some seed pods. I see some seed pods. So I'm gonna stop and collect some seed pods. Can you see that? Look, it's chained to the tree. It's got this bucket. And then it's got this thing here. And it says on it, Yuma County Health Department Services District Mosquito Survey Trap. Wow. I'll have to look into that. There is a mosquito that carries some kind of a virus. Maybe that's what they're looking for. This is an Ocotillo. This is a beautiful plant, and when it blooms, it has bright orange flowers on top, and you see a lot of these in the desert. And the more rain we get in the summertime or during our monsoon season, the brighter green the Ocotillo will become. I'm standing in front of the Zeroscape Garden. You'll find a lot of cacti in this garden. A xeriscape meaning they require very, very, very little water. They can survive off of what Mother Nature provides it. There is a big Palo Verde, and you can tell Palo Verde because their trunk and their limbs are green. And they're green because they use that for photosynthesis. Most plants only do photosynthesis through their leaves, their green leaves. But the Palo Verde, because their leaves are so narrow and so thin, they also use the branches and the trunk of their plant to produce energy for the tree to survive. So this is just a view of the Zeroscape Garden. If this is something that you wanted to do, there's a number of plants that you could put in that would give you a really nice feel in your garden. I think the key to this particular garden is the shade tree. This Palo Verde tree, it just really adds a special touch to the garden. It makes it feel lush. This is the alligator that guards the garden. It's a beautiful mosaic, and I think it adds a lot of character. We don't have alligators in Yuma, not that I'm aware of. I hope you have enjoyed the video. These have been just a few of the plants that you can find at the Moody Garden. The garden is maintained by the Arizona Cooperative Extension Certified Master Gardeners and the Moody Garden Club members. If you want more information, I will put the link below to where you can get more information about the Moody Garden.